Hello, I'm Rythian, and this is Hearthstone. Blackrock Mountain. Yes, indeed, a new solo adventure has appeared. And the question is, can I conquer the depths of Blackrock Mountain? These are some quests. We ain't gonna bother about them at all. Why is this glowing? There are mysteries. Why are you glowing? It's not glowing anymore. Mystery solved. It was... mystery not solved. Never mind! Right. Solo adventures. Right. Yeah. Bottom!
To Blackrock Mountain, my home. Your home? I will fry you, dragon! Ah, please. You know what? You should make a visit to the Molten Core. I think Ragnaros has overstayed his welcome. Be my guest, insect!
Interesting. New voice actors for probably both of them. I know definitely Nefarian has a new voice actor, because originally that was Metzen himself, the man, who actually voiced Nefarian. Not so anymore. Ragnaros also does sound different than he did in World of Warcraft. Anyway, Blackrock Mountain, the second solo adventure for Hearthstone after Naxxramas. If I am not mistaken, this will include like 4 or 5 different dungeons / raids, and it's gonna be great. Apparently we're doing Molten Core first, which is kinda cool, or are we not? I don't know. We're gonna get a whole bunch of cards. Over 20. I thought we were getting like 31 or something. Maybe not. Let's go! Oh no, we're starting in Blackrock Depths, and then we're gonna go to Molten Core, Blackrock Spire, Blackwing Lair, and the Hidden Laboratory. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, let's pop that key. Blackrock Depths is open. Oh, and of course, since we're here, we should use the new card back. The Molten Core. Which one is the... that one is the one we got, the Molten Core. That one is just Ragnaros. Let's stick with that one, which is Marad. Yeah, we have a bunch of cool ones. We're gonna stick with that one for now. Right, first boss. A dwarf?
The Dark Iron Dwarves are enslaved by Ragnaros. Fight through them to reach the Firelord.
Right, the Grim Guzzler. In Blackrock Depths, there is a bar called the Grim Guzzler, where there is many patrons. And in fact, this seems to be what we're going up against. Lots of minions. Interesting. There was... I remember going to the Grim Guzzler back in Vanilla on my rogue, stealthing through the entire place to pickpockets, and then to try to fight one particular mob that had the Blackrock Shanker, or whatever it was called. Something Shanker. It was basically a broken bottle. It was lower item level than the stuff that dropped from raids, but because of how weapons worked back then, a slow dagger made your like ambushes and backstab and stuff hit way harder. So it was like a really good dagger that you could get before raids. Like, in fact, like someone did the math and figured out that it actually did more damage than the Corehand Tooth from Molten Core. Vanilla World of Warcraft. It was unique back then, before everything got figured out. Anyway, there's also the one of the earlier versions of the Elite Tarn Chieftain band also play in the Grim Guzzler, and eventually you can get your Dire Tide remote that goes through the big mole machine thing. It's great, it's great. We're gonna see what happens. I feel like this is gonna be one hell of a bar brawl. The really interesting thing is figuring out what the hell to play. I honestly don't have a lot of decks. Mech Mage, maybe? I don't know what I have. Because we're going to get a lot of minions into the deck. So I want something with a lot of minions. It would probably be either the Mechadin or the Mech Mage. Let's try the Mech Mage first, and we'll see what happens. What happens with these things, World Domination, a lot is that you end up having to design your own deck for the specific fight. So it might be that I'll have to end up making like a deck full of a bunch of high cost minions, because they're gonna put them all into the thing, so that'd be pretty cool. Oh, it is Direbrew!
The Grim Guzzler.
Welcome to the Grim Guzzler.
You asked for it.
Indeed, the Corrin Direbrew is a Dark Iron Dwarf who is very mad because he wasn't invited, so he's gonna invade. He's basically the boss for the holiday event, the Brewfest, when that happens. So this might be cool. Ah, new board, new game board. Look, we've got Sulfuras.
Everyone! Ha ha! Looky now, we've got a guest.
Just clicking around. Eggs! Oh my god, dragons! Can we break all the eggs? There was no dragon in that one. That wasn't that one. Okay, no more stalling. I assume, yeah, this must be used every turn. So we're always going to get a minion from each deck. I definitely feel like I should have made a deck filled with, like, badass legendaries. Oh, he didn't get the Battlecry buff. And he has a Grim Patron. Huh. Alright. I'm gonna do that. And I guess take him out. Because otherwise he's gonna survive by attacking the Annoyatron. More minions. Oh no, my Black Knight.
Oh, now, let's give him a warm welcome.
Get him. Dwarves with 1/1 taunt. Right. We do have a mech on the board now, so that'll give us a 4/4. I guess let's just start killing things. More minions. Dark Iron Skulker. Ooh, that... Oh, thank God he didn't actually get to use the Battlecry for that one. Oh, come on, man! Right. So AoE would be nice here, I feel. What do we have? That's a lot of dwarves.
I'm invincible.
Portals online. More dudes. War Golem. Oh, that's true. There was a big golem in the Grim Guzzler, which is basically the bouncer, called Phalanx. And I suppose that's the War Golem. That's pretty cool. What now? Guess we're taking out that one. Or we could just fireball that one instead. I guess it doesn't really matter. How about Fireball, Harvest Golem. Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna warn you, like, though there's gonna be many misplays. So, I mean, get used to it. I haven't played Hearthstone in a long time. I basically just play a few games every month to get the card back, and not even every month. So I'm going to be very bad. If that's going to be a problem for you, then, I mean, sorry, I guess. Because it's just going to happen. That's pretty much it. It's just going to happen. I'm going to freeze. I need to start getting some damage onto him.
I'm invincible.
Maybe take out that one. How much damage is the 4? If we freeze that one, we don't need to worry. And then we can go on him for a little bit. That is still a mech, right? Yeah? Yeah.
I can fix anything.
Job done.
More minions. Oh, no. Baron Geddon. Not cool. Right, I guess we need to take out Baron Geddon. Let's get their cost minion. Drink with me, friend. Then we fireball that. Although he will do damage to everything. No, we can't afford him. It's 7 damage. It'll be too much.
I'm invincible.
Alright, we're getting somewhere. Dark Iron Dwarf. No battle cry. Mogor kill. Alright, this is the Goblins versus Gnomes legendary. I love ogres. I think they're awesome. And I love the idea of random chance attack the wrong enemy. So that's going to be pretty cool. What I want to do here is make sure that we get to... Well, I guess we could just kill him. 4 damage plus 4 damage plus 3 damage plus 2 damage. That was kind of quick. I kind of want to see more what kind of cards he has. I'll bet $100 he has a Brawl in his deck. That would make perfect sense. Should we just kill him and be done with it? Or should we, like, play it for a while? Although I guess it's not guaranteed lethal. I might miss, I suppose.
Challenge accepted.
Yep. I'm trying to, like, trick him into being accidentally attacking him. Oh, I got... Okay. If I do this one, I have a... Now I have a 50-50 chance of winning. Hey! Alright, that was... That wasn't too bad.
Grim Guzzler. I'll draw.
I feel like, I sort of just breezed through that one. I'm actually... I would really like to try that out. Wait. Hello? Didn't we just beat the Grim Guzzler? Hello? We just... Okay. Right, well, let's restart and see what happens. There we go. A reload helped. I just restarted the game and started again. Who's this?
The Dark Iron Arena. Oh, this should be a good test of your abilities, mortal.
Right, this is one of the boss fights in Blackrock Depths, the dungeon. You go in there, Dark Iron Dwarf comes, say like, hello, you're a bad dude, we're a good dude, see if you can beat everything, and then like a wave of enemies spawn, and then you get a little boss thing. The jeering crowd summons a spectator with taunt. Right. I guess let's go Mechadon for this one. We could stick with what worked, I suppose, but Mechadon, I think it's a fun deck. I made it months ago, so I don't remember much, but let's give it a go. High Justice Grimstone.
The Dark Iron Arena.
A new challenger. I will fight with honor.
We'll fight with honor. That's a good curve. Right, so is he basically going to summon lots of 1/1 taunts every time? Probably.
Ladies and gentle dwarves, have we got a show for you today? The greatest legends of Azeroth versus a single adventurer.
That's me. I'm the single adventurer.
Well met. Nobody can survive against all these legends.
Oh, that doesn't bode well.
Justice demands retribution.
Nobody can
Okay, that's
survive against
that's all he's gonna say.
these legends. The audience is getting restless. I could take it.
Right. That thing's probably gonna kill my gnome. But if we're lucky, it goes on the shield of minibot, but it won't. Oh hey, it actually did. That's nice. Portals online! I still don't. Maybe a waste.
Weapons ready.
Oh yeah, we're getting some damage done on Grimstone. Alright, I guess he's pretty much gonna do that every turn. Maybe not always. What actual cards do you have? None? You don't have any cards? You're just rolling without cards? Fair enough. No one needs cards. Cards are for noobs. Do we... I guess we can just... Reporting for duty. Well, if we attack with this one, we'll at least get a spare part, which is nice. Or we just wait. Actually, I'm gonna wait and see if he... Then maybe he won't kill one of my dudes and instead throw himself away.
I could take it. Put your hands together for the skeleton in a dress, Blood Mage Thalnos. We are for vengeance.
Good old Blood Mage Thalnos. The thing about Blood Mage Thalnos, actually, he was the boss in the Scarlet Monastery Graveyard. Or, well, I mean, he is still. Originally, no one really ran Graveyard. Like, because all the quests and stuff needed was in the other Scarlet Monastery wings. But Graveyard had him as the boss, and he only had one line, and that was, "No rest for the angry dead." And I always thought that was a really badass line. And then when he was like remade and they turned Scarlet Monastery into like two different wings that combined like Graveyard Cathedral and then Armory and Library, they changed his voice as well. So now it's like, yeah, no rest for the angry dead. And it's just nowhere near as cool, man. Like you have to, you need class. Right, what are we going to do? Oh yeah, Avenge. That's going to be pro. We're going to have Avenge. We're going to pop a piloted Shredder. And then we're going to need to start taking out some of these. So... Tiny guy. Get some damage done. Not half bad. Not half a bad turn. Let's see what else he has. 6 mana? Because you want to bust out? Oh.
Twin warglaives. Certainly not Illidan Stormrage. You are not prepared.
Fun fact, if you summon Illidan when you're up against a druid, he says, "Hello, brother." And that's pretty cool. Same thing actually if you summon Cairn versus Garrosh, as when you're playing a warrior. "Garrosh, you're not fit to lead the horde." Which, you know, it's kind of true. Right, what are we going to do? We're going to pop out the Micro Machine because Micro Machines are badass. And also because for little guy, he packs a big punch. So we have that as well. We need to burn Illidan down or we're going to get lots and lots of Flames of Asenath. So I'm just going to go... we math this in some pro way, or are we just going to basically throw dudes at him? I'm going to throw these two at him, because I'll get the death rattle effects from them, so... Mind if I roll need? No! You might roll need, you ninja loot hoarder guy. Do we want the spare part, or do we just want... I want to get the spare part. We got a time rewinder. How nice. I always I thought that Goblins vs. Gnomes was a pretty cool expansion, but for me, this is my favorite part of Hearthstone. Actually just screwing around against NPCs with like clever jokes and unique decks and stuff. So far I haven't needed to make anything, really. I'm pretty sure you have to on Heroic. But Heroic is really hard, and I am lazy and bad at Hearthstone, so, you know. Right. I guess we'll just pop out a Yeti and a guy. And then our board is pretty full.
Please welcome the level 11 gnoll who became a legend in his own time, Hogger!
Hogger is indeed a legend. Like you said, like... So the story of Hogger, if you didn't play Warcraft in vanilla, or if you didn't actually, you haven't heard of it lately, was that the human starting zone, Elven Forest, evolved. Some of the quest there was literally just like a big wanted poster, please go kill Hogger. Hogger is a gnoll. Hogger was like probably the first elite mob most people ran into, and a lot of people died to him. And he didn't really say anything in particular. He didn't really have any dialogue or anything. He was just like a slightly bigger gnoll called Hogger. And he still somehow became this legendary thing that routinely gets brought up as being this badass thing. In fact, eventually he was moved over to be one of the final bosses in the Stockades instance, and you had lots of jokes with him. You know, Elven Forest merely setback. Like, it's great. Hogger is cool. He's a gnoll. Gnolls are cool. In fact, one of the well, in Warlords of Draenor you can get followers to your garrison, and one of the gnolls you get is Meatball, who is also a gnoll. He's kind of cool, but I always kind of wish we'd get Hogger instead, because he's cool, even though he's technically like a villain, I suppose. But he's a gnoll. They're not exactly super brilliant. Right, enough ramble. Let's just clear the board and be done with this, I guess. Let's throw this guy away, because we'll get his friend anyway. Hello! And then... trade here, I'll still be alive. And then we can time rewind him. Feel like it?
Hey, give me that.
We have too much mana. We don't even really know what to do. I'm gonna time rewind that guy just because. See, that's a 0 mana thing. I'm just gonna have to sit with these in my hand at this point, because I don't even have room.
I have too many minions.
I have too many minions. I have too many justice. Justice demands justice.
I am sorry.
Nobody can
Yeah, right.
survive against
He can only say the legends. Are we gonna get a badass legend soon? Okay!
away from the mission after this one. It's Emperor Thaurissan! By the power of Ragnaros, I have
Did you catch the reference there? That's a He-Man reference. It's by the power of Grayskull, I have the power, but instead of Grayskull, Ragnaros? That's something. So this card is arguably one of the strongest cards that they put into Blackrock Mountain, like on a purely mechanical level. If you have 8 cards in your hand, having that guy out for only 1 turn has saved you 8 mana. And then if you have him allowed for 2 turns, 3 turns, that you get so much mana saved. It's crazy. It's really good. Emperor Thaurissan, Dark Iron Emperor, and the last boss of, in fact, Blackrock Depths, which is probably why I said the guy in the mission after this one. And he kidnapped, sort of, another dwarf lady, Moira, and they got married, etc. There was a big dwarf royal drama thing going on. Anyway, he's the leader of the Dark Iron Dwarves. He does worship Ragnaros. So, yeah, there you go. I guess we're just gonna kill him, because that's what we do. Let's throw away the Silverhand Recruit. Maybe empty the board a little bit. So we throw this... I mean, it's either that or we just... If we empty the board, we can put out some new dudes. So we throw away this one. And we'll get a card. Not half bad. Throw away this one as well, because why not? And then maybe the good old shielded mini-bot that we placed out really early on. Or maybe just the... No, yeah, we'll do the mini-bot. Goodbye, Thaurissan. And then we can just kill him, I guess. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have in this deck? Consecrate, that's kind of fun. I mean, like, we could just literally just attack him with some dudes. I want to see. Can I exactly finish him with the Consecrate? Yes, I can. Alright. High Justice Grimstone. Bathe in my holy fire. Rest in peace.
Keep this up, and Ragnaros will soon be purged from this mountain.
I'll purge you, you scaly whelp!
Yeah, I'm not necessarily really on your side, Nefarian. Don't really think that. Yeah. Gang up! Like, if this isn't a badass card, then what the hell is? This is a rogue-only card, it looks like. I mean, place down a legendary, use that card on it, suddenly you have tons of legendaries in your deck. Oh, don't mind me, just have 4 Dr. Booms. No big deal. That seems like a pretty good card.